Hi beauties, welcome back to another Spruce News video. Forgive the crazy curly hair, haven't brushed it out yet. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. I purchased this 2 weeks ago and I've been wanting to review it, I just haven't got round to it. And I'm going out today, so I thought I would test it out. This is what the bottle looks like. I purchased the shade Medium Neutral. You get 18 shades, which I know has been a massive issue within the beauty community, and I'm not surprised at all because 18 shades just isn't enough. I do believe that they are going to create more, but obviously I know this affects a lot of different people of dark skin tones, so I can completely understand why people are unhappy with the brand. I'm just going to get into the review. So obviously this is a bottle. I love the packaging, I love the applicator. I am someone who usually pumps on the back of the hand and then just dabs on my face. This kind of solves that problem for me. It also looks like a really large version of their Shape Tape concealer, so I'm just going to apply. I do find that when you're buying foundation online, it's always hard to really select your shade because obviously you don't know if you're going to be ordering the right one. What's good about the Tarte website is they've got a picture of the person wearing the foundation and you can kind of compare your skin tones to that person. So far this looks like a good shade. I bought the hydrating one, not the matte one, because although I have combination skin, I quite like hydrating foundations just because I like a dewy finish, not a matte finish, especially with my foundation. So I'm hoping for the best with this. So far it's blending in really well. It doesn't look too full coverage. I think the matte one will probably be more full coverage than the hydrating one, but it is giving me an even complexion, which is nice. I don't really like to wear too full coverage foundation anyway because I like to look more natural, and I find full coverage makes you look a bit, not cakey, but you can tell you've got, you know, quite a thick foundation on, and I like to look a bit more natural. I think it looks quite nice. I think it's given me a really nice even look. I'm actually going to put on some of the Shape Tape concealer with it, see what that looks like on combined with the foundation. I wear the shade Medium in the Tarte concealer. It's probably a bit darker, but I always buy my the shade of my skin tone rather than a lighter shade, just because I usually just use concealer on its own. I love the smell of Shape Tape concealer, it's just so nice. I think I put a bit too much concealer on. Let's try and dab it in. It sits well with the foundation. I think it is blending in really nicely. That looks really nice. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll jump back and do my final review. Hey guys, so I've just finished the rest of my makeup. My hair's still going a bit haywire. I found it really easy to apply makeup on top of the foundation. It wasn't difficult. It kind of blended really well. My blusher blended in really nicely. I didn't have any issues at all. Overall, really like the look and feel of the foundation so far. I am slightly worried about my oily T-zone because obviously it is a hydrating foundation, so I will do a wear test. So when I get back from where I'm going today, I'll jump back on camera and show you how my foundation is looking. Obviously, if it looks like it's melting off my face, it's not a very good foundation for me, but we shall see. We shall see. So I'll speak to you in a moment. Hey guys, so I've just got back in. It's been about 8.5 hours that I've had the Tarte Hydrating Foundation on. My skin looks relatively good. My makeup stayed on really well. I think my blush has kind of blurred off slightly, but nothing too drastic. I think my skin still looks pretty decent. The coverage is still really there, which I'm happy about. I have got, I don't know if you can see, but a little bit of creasing underneath my eyes, and I believe that's from the combination of the foundation and the concealer together, because I don't usually get that with the Tarte concealer, so I'm assuming it's the thickness of both products as one which is causing the creasing, because I rarely get creasing underneath my eyes, but it's really showcasing the lines. So that's not that great, but I think if you combine the foundation with a lighter concealer, it would work so much better. But overall, really happy with the foundation. I think it's a great foundation on. I have not got an oily T-zone, which is amazing. And that's one worry that I did have, but I haven't actually had that. I did use some banana powder on my nose, so I'm hoping that that is actually working well with the concealer, which has caused me not to have an oily T-zone. I usually get really oily on my nose anyway, which is always a nightmare when I wear foundations. I have to wear a good foundation, and this one is working really well, so I am happy with that. What's great about Tarte as well is that they're cruelty free, so obviously if that's a really important factor to you, they are a cruelty free brand, which is also great. Costs £35. For me, for a luxury brand, it's actually quite a good price. I think my Charlotte Tilbury foundation cost me around the same amount as well. Overall, yeah, I'm really happy. Obviously, the one thing that Tarte needs to do is increase their shade range. Obviously, 18 shades just isn't enough. We know that. And I think and hope that they will obviously increase their shade range, but who knows? I have absolutely no idea. But honestly, if you want a good foundation, this is a very good foundation. I'm really happy with how it looks, how it feels on. It's really lightweight on my skin, but gives me a nice coverage. And it's actually really well suited to my complexion, so I am very happy with this foundation. I would recommend it. If you could get it in your shade, I would recommend it. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoy this very honest review. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.